There you are once again. This is the third video now of the action section. First film, another Norris one. Good Guys Wear Black. It's a Grindhouse double feature. Sonny Chiba's a Dragon Princess and a Karate Warriors. Big Chiba fan. These aren't Tubi's like best. There's much better ones. It's still kind of still okay. Two more Chiba films in the Grindhouse double feature. Bodyguard and Sister Street Fighter. Bodyguard is Bodyguard was pretty good, to be fair. Sister Street Fighter, not so much. Bodyguard, worth a watch. As I said, some of these aren't the best as like Chiba's work. It's Hardboiled. It's like the Titan Asia Extreme version. This is the Dragon Dynasty version of Hardboiled. Big fan of Hardboiled. I like the film a lot. Great shootout at the end. John Woo, fantastic. Hard Target. Great film. It's one of my favourite Van Damme films. Really good film. Like this one a lot. Hard to Kill. Seagal again. This was his kind of high period. This is a bit of a... This is still great, but it's kind of weaker compared to the other ones. I mean, this is where Seagal gets shot at and gets put in a coma for, I think it's 7 years. Good name as well by Mason Storm. This has the immortal line of "fuck you and die" at the end. That's a great one. Bill Sadler's in this and doesn't get a death, which is a grand shame. You expect a good death at the end for Bill, but this is okay. This is still great, but it's not one of his. Not as good as Above the Law or Marked for Death. Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, and Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson. Oh fuck. Oh, Hellride. Quentin Tarantino presents Don't Be Fooled by This Piece of Shit. This really desperately wants to emulate everything that's Tarantino and fails miserably. This Larry Bishop, I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is. He thinks he's some kind of badass biker, and he's just fails really badly, man. I mean, it's got a pretty decent cast. Vinnie Jones turns up again, which ain't good. This film's shit. Really is bollocks. It really makes out like it's something it isn't. Really, just like Larry Bishop, I find him kind of repulsive. He looks a bit like Tom Savini. Kind of copies Savini kind of thing, like the biker look from Dusk Till Dawn, and just fails miserably. Avoid that one. Real shit. Another Norris one. Hero and the Terror. Cuba Gooding Jr., Hero Wanted. Poor old Cuba, his career's kind of gone down the swanny as of late. He hasn't really can't buy a good film at the moment. Not really, Otter turns up as well, which also isn't good. I'll avoid that one. Highlander. Got this on Blu-ray as well. One of the best. One of my favourite films of all time. Just instantly quotable as well. So many great lines in this. Clancy Brown as Kurgan just steals the show. Tonight You Sleep in Hell is a favourite line of mine he gives to Sean Connery before decapitating him. Love this film. Absolutely love it. One of the best. Another Norris one, The Hitman. Hostage, Bruce Willis. This is a really good one. Really like this film. Real guy steals the show, and this is Kim Coates. You may know him as the maniac, crazed guy in Waterworld. He turns up, and you don't see his face in this. He's basically got balaclava on for most of it. He's like the balaclava guy who kind of talks to Willis on the phone and in the car when he's got his family hostage in the back, in the rear window in the truck. Really good film. Ben Foster as well in an early role. He's awesome in it as well. Real good film, that. Really recommend that. Had a Hunt for Christopher Lambert. Don't really recommend this. This is pretty shoddy, I've got to say. It's not that great. The Hunted, Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro. Kind of a bit of a Rambo kind of feel to it, particularly with the First Blood at least. Benicio Turbin, the special, US Special Forces guy, kind of gone AWOL in I think is it the Pacific Northwest, I think. Tommy Lee Jones, his ex-handler, trying to bring him in. It's not bad. It's not a bad film. No, this was a great one. This is In Hell with Van Damme. Van Damme, I think he's in a Is he in a Russian gulag? Really, really good violence in this, I have to say. Real good. Really, really like this one. Good film. In the Line of Fire, Special Edition, Clint Eastwood. One of the kind of roles. John Malkovich kind of rubs me up the wrong way. He's kind of acting style, but he's real good in this. Something about him I just can't put my finger on. This is a good one. I like this film a lot. Oh Christ. In the Name of the King, Jason Statham. This film really is shit. I know you can get a longer one as well. I mean, God knows why you'd just want to be on any longer. This film is amazingly shit. I mean, you've got people turning up your mate. I mean, Ron Perlman turns up. Ray Liotta, as I said, Burt Reynolds as the king. Avoid this at all costs. Thankfully, a good film's coming anyway. Invasion USA, one of my favourite action films of all time. Just amazing. Basically, Richard Lynch, you see there, forms an unholy alliance with basically all of America's enemies in the last say 30 or 40 years. Cubans are there, the Soviets are there, various other. I think the Vietnamese may well be there. A mass beach landing scene of various enemies of the United States with groups shouting individual cities as they go there to plan terror. Real highlight of this is Richard Lynch, just on a nice Christmas night, taking out a bazooka and just taking out a neighbourhood, just trying to enjoy the Christmas period. Brilliant film. Chuck Norris's final line in this of its time as before he sends Richard Lynch to meet his maker with a bazooka is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing film. I love that film. Can always watch that. The Jackal, Bruce Willis, Richard Gere. This isn't a bad one. Willis is, look, watch this film mainly for Jack Black being absolutely just annihilated. Really, really fine death. I hate Jack Black and I laugh my arse off seeing him being blown away in this. A special edition of Judge Dredd. This isn't too bad. This edition's from Germany. Got some little bits of extra kind of like violence. I think one of the headbutts. But it's pretty good. I mean, I like what they do like with the Angel Clan in this, and I like Amana Sante in it. I like Amana Sante a lot. Good actor. I'm kind of looking forward to the new one with Carl Urban playing Judge Dredd. It should be good. Judgment Night, fantastic action film, early 90s. One of the best soundtracks as well. The soundtrack is fusion of rap and rock is just fantastic. Really, really good. Still got a lot of songs on my iPod now. Jeremy Piven, Cuba Gooding Jr., Emilio Estevez, Stephen Dorff. They basically get trapped on the wrong side of town and try to get to a boxing match. And they see a murder basically, and they're hunted down by a gang, including the gang is Peter Green, from the Mass Pulp Fiction, Dennis Leary there, Everlast from House of Pain. Fantastic film, real cult classic. That I love that film. Another Jean-Claude Van Damme one, The Kickboxer. John Woo again, The Killer. Last Action Hero, real guilty pleasure. I like this film. Not as kind of violent as other Arnie films, but still pretty good. I remember as well when I saw this when I was younger. Is it Tom Noonan playing the Axeman in this with the yellow raincoat? Really used to scare me for some reason when I first saw it. Don't know why. Charles Dance as well, turning up as well with the fake eye with the little yellow smiley face is great. Last Boy Scout, not bad. not great. There's something about the Wayans brothers that just bring out the worst in me. I don't really like them, to be honest. Last Castle, great film. Great, different kind of take on sort of the prison, kind of riot set in a military prison. Great film. James Gandolfini as well. I mean, I don't think I could ever see him playing a good guy, to be honest. I find it impossible. Really good film. Robert Redford's great in it as well. Antonio Margheriti's The Last Hunter. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Nah, not that great. Nah, it was alright. It wasn't anything fantastic. Legionnaire, another Van Damme one. I really enjoyed this. Stephen Berkoff turns up in this as well. This is a good one. Bit kind of unlike Van Damme, not real kind of martial arts-esque. Joins the French Foreign Legion. Finally in North Africa. Pretty good. This is the first of the Sonny Chiba box sets. I've got another one up there. I've got the Street Fighter one. This is a good one. Executioner, mainly, very good film. Big fan of Chiba. I like that set as well. It's a nice little box set. Lethal Weapon Collection. I've also got another Lethal Weapon that's not here at the moment. I must have lent that to someone, but that's the second one's uncut. So I wanted to get like the other version of it. That's why I've got two. Stallone Lockup. Great film. Real big fan of this as well. Stallone being brutalised by sadistic warden in Donald Sutherland. Really good film. Lone Wolf McQuade. As I said, I'm not a massive Norris fan, but I really do like this, and I like Invasion USA. He's not as violent for my taste as a Seagal would be, or a Stallone. I kind of like real brutality, but he does well in this. And Carradine's a great baddie. This is a good one. One of his much better ones. Mad Max. Mad Max 2. It's the third film. Beyond Thunderdome. Man from Hong Kong. George Lazenby. Man on Fire. I got this on a Blu-ray as well. Tony Scott. Great film. Utterly, this is one of Denzel Washington's best films. It's a cracker. Really is a brilliant film. Mark for Death, got this on Blu-ray as well. My favourite action film of all time. I love this film so much. Seagal going up against the Jamaican posses, and he really causes insane violence in this. The ending fight, where he quite literally kills his enemy Screwface 3 times, gouges his eyes out, breaks his spine, and throws him down a lift shaft to be impaled by a huge spike at the bottom. It's really just Seagal is just a menace in this. Keith David is in this as well. I love Keith David. They're both menaces in it. Oh God, the department store scene where the annihilation is just too much it's just amazing. I love this film. That's this is I think this release is from this is a Region 1. Yeah, because as I said, I think it's still cut here for various kind of limb breaks. Christopher Walken and McBain. Bruce Willis and Alec Baldwin in Mercury Rising. Dolph Lundgren in Men of War. I enjoyed this one. This was pretty good. Wasn't too bad. I like Lundgren. Eddie Murphy Metro. This wasn't too bad. As I said, I don't really like Eddie Murphy, but I like Michael Wincott. Michael Wincott played Guy Gisborne, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner's one. I like him. I like a good actor. Last on this shelf is Midnight Ride. Mark Hamill playing a baddie, or Luke Skywalker himself, and Michael Dudikoff. That's him on the shelf now. I'll be back with the row behind it soon. And cheers for watching, cheers for subscribing.